What prepares yourself, guys? Chris with T3 Medias, and I'm going to go through some old comments, some that I haven't replied back to here on my channel. Now, I try to reply to each and every one of you. I made that promise that I would do that, and if I couldn't have time to do it, live or in real time, as the comments come in, I try to collect them. If there's a good question or a good comment, then I try to collect them and I put them right here, and I do something called "We Got Your Mail." I'm thinking about changing it to "I Got Your Mail" because I'm usually the main one only doing it. So instead of "We Got Your Mail," I'm going to change it to "I Got Your Mail." So I got your mail, and I'm going to I'm going to reply to them down to the nitty gritty. Here we go. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then there we go. All right. So this should be officially now it now. All right. There we go. No, I'm gonna make it bigger so you can read it. Okay. Speaking of that epic rap battles of history video, and I don't know if they dropped the new one today yet, with George Carlin and Richard Pryor. Props for you for knowing the thing that many people miss, and the thing that many people, James Wynn is talking about. The thing that many people missed were like little things like Richard Pryor's history, that he set himself on fire and things like that. That was why those lines hit as hard as they did. A lot of people, especially some younger people, see, I'm 39 years old, believe it or not. I know, I'm telling you, it don't crack. A lot of people didn't know those things, like what George Carlin and Richard Pryor were really talking about. They only know what's going on right now. Like that's why the whole Bill Cosby thing and the "what's in my pudding" it kind of hit so hard, because people didn't really know what was going on. Let's see. Stranger Things season 3. Nice recap. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, Dex. I will try. I mean, if you consider it good, if you like it, I love it. There you go. Here's the copy and paste. Odo Man writes for the Cobra Kai. The Cobra Kai talk. Daniel LaRusso is the bully, which, yes, Daniel LaRusso is the bully. He is. Would Daniel let his daughter join Cobra Kai? I guess we all know. What are you about to say here? I guess we all know the answer to that. Daniel used Robbie to hurt John and abandon him in his little mistake, which was his daughter's fault from the beginning. Probably. Look, I think that's where it's going. I think. Well, no. No. Will his daughter join Cobra Kai? Probably not. That boy. If you haven't watched it, I'm about to spoil something. If that boy got hurt at the end, that's why I feel like the old girlfriend from the first movie is going to come back, because she's a back surgeon or something like that. John's son took off running. He might go. He might join Cobra Kai now. I think it's going to be a swap. I think the son's going to join back to his father and go join Cobra Kai and become bad. And I think the boy that forgot his name, Miguel. I think Miguel is going to join Miyagi-Go karate. Let's see. Donkey Dog said, Is Zionist Hollywood agenda long term for the Hollywood agenda for biracial actors and interracial couples? It's a Xenonist Hollywood agenda, long term. Xenonist. I gotta Google Xenonist, but if I'm using the context clues, what you're saying here, there is an agenda or whatever. Look, here's what's really this is what I really think about constantly using interracial or biracial couples in Hollywood. Always having a spouse being white and one being black. You're still in an even playing field situation now. Back in the day in Hollywood, when people were being typecast and whatnot, and roles were mostly only going to white people because it was that's who it was controlled for, and that's who they were marketing to mostly, and stereotyping other groups for the most part, 99% of it. Back in that time, that was an agenda. I mean, you can tell me all the way it's 2019, that doesn't happen anymore. I don't care if it doesn't happen anymore to that extent, but it still does happen. And you can't say that it's overcorrecting and it's now happening the reverse. Like the pendulum has swung back, and now it's all about like LGBTQs and race, different races and stuff like that. The pendulum hasn't swung back. It's not now we want 50 years of it all being black people and women and stuff on TV. Now, no, it's not. That's not going to happen, and that's not what's happening. When you have a situation where you're writing commercials out or writing movies out and you're only casting one race, like white people, then that's an agenda against other races. Now, when you write something and then you cast, then you decide, no matter what, I'm going to have one white and one black in this commercial, and that's happening on a bunch of other commercials across the board. This is what happens. Where in the beginning, where it was just all white across the board, only this white guy wasn't able to get to play the role of the dad in this commercial in this studio, he can play the dad in this next commercial probably. Now, overcorrecting would be, I'm only casting all black people, or only lesbians, or only Hispanics, or only this, or only that, anything but, right? That's still an agenda. But if you do biracial, one white, one black, I'm going for the role of the dad. They already hired a black guy, but then for the wife, they hired a white woman. Now, I'm upset that I didn't get the role. A black woman is probably upset she didn't get the role for the wife, and that's in that commercial. And then some other white guy is upset that he didn't get the role because they already picked a white woman, and they picked a black male for the husband. So a white guy is upset that he didn't get the role. All three of us now go over to the next studio, who's also doing a commercial, who's also saying we're going to have an interracial couple, and there's an opportunity there. If all of the commercials that are being made are doing this same agenda, then everybody still has opportunities. But back in the day, when it was, we want it all white all the time. Well, Dick, I just wrote a new commercial out for this vacuum, and I want to make sure that the right people get cast. So, well, Tom, let's see. What do we got here? Biff, Rick, Terry, John, and Tyrone. That can't be right. You're obviously in the wrong place here. Let's get you out of here. The janitor's office is over there. You can go over there. See, that's what used to happen. That was an agenda. But if we're living in this society now where it's like all across the board, we're going to have interracial couple, that means technically everybody has an opportunity. If a white guy didn't get to play the dad in this commercial, he could play the dad in that commercial. If a black guy didn't get to play the dad in this commercial, he got a chance to play it in that commercial. The dice are going to roll, and eventually it's going to, especially depending on your talent, especially how fast if you get there first, because it is like it's a best performance, best fit, first come, first serve. And if they're like, we don't care if the dad is white or black, the first person knocks it out of the box will get the role. Oh, we're picking a white guy. Bam, he's got it. Then in that situation, they're like, okay, now we're focusing on black women because we want this to be an interracial couple commercial. So sorry, but blame, like, here's the funny thing: blame the white guy, white ladies, for knocking you out of contention in this commercial because the white guy already got the job for the dad. Now we need a black woman or whatever other race for the wife. So why are you blaming minorities? The white guy's the one who knocked you out or contested. If you think about it, technically, if you think about it, but there's still other opportunities in another commercial who's doing the exact same thing. So the opportunities are still there. But back in the day, reason why this stuff is probably happening now, there was a real agenda where it was like, no Mexicans, no LGBT community. Here's another one. No plus size people, no blacks. This is an all white Christmas commercial, whatever they used to say back in the day. And they've probably said it all. No Jews, no this, no that, none of that. They've said it all. They've said it all. So those were agendas. I'm gonna have an interracial couple from this point on. That means everybody has a damn chance, or more of a chance back in the day. But the only people who are feeling that it's taking something away from them are the people who were used to it being the way it used to be back in the day. Remember back in the day when we had all the chances, 100% of it? Man, those were the days, and they knew their place then. Those are the only people that are complaining about it. So if that's what it's a Niels' Hollywood agenda thing means, then that's probably where your mindset is, guys. Sorry, I was on that one for a long time. Thanks for the comment, though, Donkey Dog. Let's see. John Puppet Adventure says, still one of my favorites. We were talking about when I was remembering Crimson, the comic book. Oh, dude. I love. Oh man, I love that comic. The Crimson comic book. That was a cliffhanger. It was then it was bought out by Warner Brothers. It was a vampire comic book, dude. If there's any movie that needs to be made, but sadly, and I think I heard from one of the artists of that comic book, Ramos, I think his name is. He draws Spider-Man real good, dude. But he said there's no interest in it. That will go look up no attack. Look up Crimson, a comic book card. It's a vampire comic book. Look it up. I got it here somewhere. I got to cover that one in, or go back to that video, remembering Crimson comic book, and check that out. That was a good book. The top 10 celebrity crushes, males and female. I did a rundown with Amanda. What about Aaliyah? What about her, man? She's always in my heart. Aaliyah is what do you mean? What about Aaliyah? No, Aaliyah ain't going nowhere. Aaliyah ain't going nowhere. But I probably didn't. LOL. Where is? I made that comment 4 months ago. I probably didn't mention Aaliyah because she's dead. I mean, I still have a crush on her, but she's dead. I mean, I can't do nothing with that. I think I only mentioned people who were alive, if I remember correctly. On that, Hobbs and Shaw spoiler review. Anthony Perez, fun video. I had fun this time with this movie. It wasn't my favorite or least favorite in the franchise, but fun overall. I struggled a bit with how over the top these films have gotten. I enjoy the action, but this movie literally has superpowers, and and Hobbs is just, yeah, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. That was the funny thing about Hobbs and Shaw. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. All right, moving on. Thanks for that, Anthony. W for what 20th Century Fox did twice that Disney does on the regular, hit billions. 13 out of 22 billion comes from BV, aka Disney. BV. What's that company? BV. Man, I feel like John Campion. Guys, don't use abbreviations because I'm not gonna know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about on that. And you know what? Let me talk about John Campion real quick. I love John Campion. I worship the church of John Campion. I watch the show every day. But bro, you know what half of those abbreviations are, man. You're just telling them not to do it because when it's with the super chats, you get more money when you write the sentence out a little bit longer, man. Where a $2.99 video will turn into a $5 video because you put one extra sentence in there instead of abbreviating something. I mean, come on, bro. But at the same time, I can't call John Campion a liar. I just teasing. But some of them just feel super obvious, man. But like this one, I know what BV is. I just can't remember how to pronounce the name of the company, but I know what you're talking about. Let's see. For the same video, box office is irrelevant. These movies are hedge funds that rip investors off. Box office is irrelevant. Then why are we making movies then? Lingshan. Why are people making movies then? If box office is irrelevant, all that money that's coming in from box office, which is like what 2/3 of the money, and then a third goes to the movie studio. Why is Hollywood wasting time making movies? If box office is irrelevant, then why was James Cameron wasting his time making a sequel to Avatar and all these sequels for the last 10, 20, 10, 15 years or whatever? Why is he wasting his time? I mean, all that money that's about to come in, if it's irrelevant, why waste your time? Nobody would do that. These people are not making movies for fun. They're making it to make a profit. And there's people in these studios that have work to do, and they get work out of this. Child, I don't understand what you mean by box office. Box office is the most relevant. thing, because it's like I said before early in this video, it's not all about the money. They're not just about the money. It's all about the money. Michael Bay on Epic Battles of History is about motherfucking money. I mean, just the truth. You can talk about his style and his skills all you want, but his stuff was making billion after billion after billion. You can't say nothing about that. At the end of the day, his movie was seen by more people and made more money. So how is box office irrelevant? That doesn't make any sense. But thanks for the comment. Randy Allen commented on should Dave Bautista play playing Bane in the. I got to rewrite that. That doesn't even make sense grammar. Should Dave Bautista playing Bane in the Batman? I got to rewrite that. That's guys, grammarly incorrect. I would be excited. He says I would be excited to see Bane, one of Batman's most iconic villains, go crazy with this film, with this all in. That would be interesting. But Bane is a very intelligent dude. I wouldn't want. I don't know if I would like that. That's like the Hulk. Aziz Ansari right now review. A G from every other weekend writes in. I'm not a big Aziz Ansari fan, but I enjoyed this special. I thought that his interactions with the crowd was very well done. Yes, that was one of the things I really thought that was special. That made that special was his interaction with the crowd. This is flowing now. Now that I got now that I'm in the right section. Let's see. I got an Epic Rap Battle comment. Jacques Cousteau and Steve Irwin. This guy's songs are something else. I've been making beats for not too long, and listening to this guy's helped me improve. I'm dropping a beat in 30 minutes. Okay, you took the time to give yourself a plug there. Good. That must have been. I had to have been a copy and paste thing going on right there. Okay, now it looks like we're going to be getting some Epic Rap Battle stuff. The audio seems distorted. Sorry, I'll fix it. My bad, Calvin. I think that was 4. My bad, man. I'm sorry. This guy responded to himself. Who is Jacques Cousteau's brother anyway? Oh, it removed the heart from when I edited my comment. All right, I'll give you a heart. There you go. Duck with the bomb. Give me another heart. Boom. This guy loves his hearts, man. There you go. You got the heart. Now, moving up. I'm gonna count that as 2. Let's see. King Chronic for the same thing. It's gonna be a lot of. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of Jacques Cousteau stuff. Hey, got another one for you to react to. King Chronic. Okay, this is another dude that was telling me just like so you. No Attack and King Chronic, if I'm remembering, were the ones. Let me write this down. It's King Chronic was telling me to react to a lot of stuff. So that's you and King Chronic. So I'm gonna skip everything that King Chronic says, and I'm gonna make a video specifically for you guys. Princess Star just gives a thumbs up. All right, appreciate it. I'm gonna reply back and say thank you. I covered this. I know who Princess Star is, so no need to go in depth into that. Nana 1998, right? It looks good. Talking about the Underwater trailer. Did that movie come out yet? Underwater. That movie hasn't come out yet. That movie has not come out. I gotta look into that. Alexander the Great, I love the enthusiasm. Thanks, man. Thanks, Lazy Ray. I appreciate you. If I have any enthusiasm. Go to the next one. Let's see. And I got your mail. It looks like I already responded to that. Somebody just writes his name, TJ Miller. Love TJ Miller. And that came from Don Herpil. Super Trouper writes on my Sony stocks fall after Marvel says no future Spider-Man. I'm extremely pissed that this happened. But in other news, the first appearance of AF-15 and AMS-1 comic books will go down in prices. AF and 15. Now I'm acting like John Campion. Now you got me on that one, dude. Super Trouper. I don't know what. No, I was just ripping on John Campia. Now he's gonna be like, see, the abbreviations ain't that good now, huh? When you're on the spot now, I'm like, damn, you got me, John. My bad. I'm sorry, bro. I love you. That's funny. I am mother video. I got Darth Yvonne wrote 3 months ago. Interesting video. I don't think you're being completely honest about a few points. I'm not being honest. For instance, both Mother and Hillary did lie. Honest? What do you mean honest? This is my interpretation. What the hell are you talking about, Darth? It's my interpretation. How am I lying about my interpretation? It's how I see it. It's like if you read the Bible and it says, thou shalt not kill. I'm like, well, when he says thou shalt not kill, but what about in war? And they're trying to kill you. You go to hell for that? Some people say yes. Some people would say no. So it's all about how you interpret it, dude. What do you mean I'm lying? I don't know, Chris. You lying, man. Why are you fucking lying? I'm like, dude, I ain't lying. That's just my reactions. It's my review. It's my theory. I'm talking about. This is why the daughter is irritated with them both. Mother, for instance, lied about the state of the earth, about raising humans to being logical and all the science and being done with religion. I don't think that's possible. Most humans have a natural inclination to create a belief. Yes, because they were conditioned and raised to have those, to do that. We are naturally curious people. But when people are given the answers or feel like they've been just given the answers, a lot of people just get in line. You were told from birth that Santa Claus comes down the chimney and gives you presents. Did you argue it? No. You were like, these presents are here. Where these damn presents come from? Let's solve the mystery. Your mom and dad were like, Santa Claus. You were like, okay. And then you didn't really question it that much after, did you? Until you got a little bit older. But with logic and science and stuff, if it's logical and science and it can be scientifically proven, 2 + 2 is 4. Then you're, even from a kid to an adult, you're not going to argue that because it's facts. So raising human beings with 100% logic might not be a bad idea. It still doesn't take away our wonder and belief, but it just moves us from the shit that we do know and try to tackle the stuff that we don't know that's out there in space and stuff. So still kind of like, what do you mean I was lying, Darth? What the fuck, bro? For my Billie Eilish is Bone Thugs and Harmony and Fiona Apple, 2 of my favorite peoples in the 90s coming up. And I feel like Billie Eilish embodies both of those. Eilish, sorry. Laughing my Eilish. Like, I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. Adnap. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I probably didn't. Sorry, man. I apologize. Let's see. The next one, same person, Adnap. Oh, try Portishead for a hip hop meets beautiful female driven model. Portishead. Write that down. Portishead. Portishead. I'm gonna look that up. I might do a reaction to that. All right. Portishead. All right. And actually, let me write you something else too. I may do that. Make a video. Also, finally, I totally agree with you about Billy being like the next Nirvana. We need something like that. Yes, this dude really loves Billie Eilish, man. I got 3 comments in a row from the same person, dude. I got the Billie Eilish top fan on my Princess Star. Tom Holland as Tony Stark Jr. would be excellent. No, sorry. Princess, no, it would not. It would not. Sorry, I can't agree with that. Old school Spidey. King Chronic, I'm gonna skip. I already see, look at all these. See, I'm gonna skip those. Good topic for the testing StreamYard. Good topic today. And yes, Nova, and like you said, the Human Torch could be developed as the hero to take over the Spider-Man and MC. Yes. Yeah. I mean, him and Spider-Man are friends like that. So it would be cool to see them interact. If you want to end the whole Spider-Man thing and whatnot for the last hurrah, if you do a Fantastic Four movie, or maybe have the Fantastic Four, Human Torch, do an end scene thing. Just have them do that race one time. That would be funny. Should Dave Bautista play Bane? Full Metal's 25. I want Dave Bautista to play Clayface. How about a Hispanic male to play Bane? Makes sense, because if you watched Batman the Animated Series, that he was from one of the was it Cuba or something like that. That makes sense. He had that accent that just made him. It was interesting with that accent. Yes, senora. It just made sense. For the biracial actors in Hollywood agenda, money. I got 2 comments in this mug. Sure Jedi says there is an agenda, but it's not to replace white people or give black people more roles. It's more complex than that. I just said that a few minutes ago, earlier in this video. And as a black person, I wish they'd stop giving us used white used. The commercial hasn't come out yet. What do you mean used? What does that mean? I don't know that one. No, used. What does that mean? Used white role. Well, Tim, we was gonna give this to John, but Tyrone's over there. He's been looking at us, and he's got his lawyer on the phone, so we better hurry up and give it back to him. But Dick, we already filmed this movie with John. Well, no, just gotta go back to the drawing board. That guy looks pretty pissed, and his afro is mighty angry. That's not happening, bro. Only way a commercial could be used is if they filmed the damn thing. And I'm not talking about a commercial that's similar to another, because commercials for one product make similar commercials every year all the time. They make similar commercials. But if it's the only way a commercial can be used is if they filmed it and then before releasing it or just after releasing it, they decided to scrap it and reshoot it again and interject, black person. That if that happens, then I'm with you. But that's not happening. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. Now they should do that with that Peloton commercial. Money Success Million says facts. I see a lot of interracial couples and white couples being in commercials. Then the black family. What about that black person in that interracial couple? What about their kids? They're not black. See, the problem with saying something like that is saying that you're saying that there's something wrong with a person who's biracial. There's something wrong, not because you disagreed with his politics or his things that he says or that he does, but there was something wrong with him existing because of his mom being white. So saying something like money/success, like I don't suffer no fools, man. And I usually will ignore a comment that's like I feel like that's pushing some racial stuff, but I'm gonna let that slide and answer it. And if it's a black family, they will get a biracial light-skinned girl and puffy curly hair and a dark-skinned black male. It's barely 2, which is only your interpretation based on what you're seeing. Because if I point out some recent commercials where it's all black family, and then we travel across the land and we find some white dude on the internet going, man, all the white families are being taken out. The wheel is just going to keep going around, man. So this same argument that you have, money/success, 10 million, the same argument you're making, there's another person somewhere else in the country making the exact same argument, saying that all the white roles are being taken away too. They are always taking the little blondes away and stuff like that. It's all. But the thing that you're seeing is the thing that's going to trick you. You could probably see 50 commercials in a row with the black family, but you don't get triggered. You might notice it, but you don't get triggered. The second you see a white family or an interracial or light skin, then you get triggered because you're subconsciously looking for it. Trust me. Try again. Look again closely. And really look on BET, look on MTV, look at all of them, and really see. You'll not just don't just look for the white ones. Open your eyes and tell me if you went a whole day after really trying that you didn't see an all black couple. Trust me, you will see it. Maybe you're not seeing it as much as you'd like, but they're there. They're still there, and it's happening. Because if it wasn't happening, then there wouldn't be so many white people on my channel saying that they're taking away all the roles and giving them to biracial people and black people. The opposite of what you're and close to what you're saying. David Holmes for Jacques Cousteau. Steve won. Steve Ivan won that one. That was their opinion. Okay. I can't remember who I said won that one. But that whole thing with the Stingray, oh man, I was so worried about that. Black Christmas, which I heard is doing terribly. It just came out. Not sure about this. Gives too much away. But it's a remake. This thing has been remade like 3 or 4 times. Hall, Aurora Hall. Demetrius Johnson for the same trailer. Watch the 1974 and the 2006 version. Watch it. That's what he said. He says not just watch. He's telling us watch it. Okay. Demetrius Johnson. I might have to do that. Let's see. Toxic YouTuber in need of Lego force field. This is when I was talking. Remember earlier I was saying when I was talking about fandom menace and people being obsessed with stuff. Trav 28. Jesse Milestone is worse than all of them put together. An oxygen thief she is. Okay, I don't know who Jesse Milestone is. But if that's the content that she's doing, then I probably not watch a video of it, because I don't look for videos that are just trying to bash for the sake of bashing. I just don't look for them anymore. Especially when I look through your video log and I notice that's all you're talking about. Like, okay, you want to make a quick buck. It's easy. I can do it too. I can do it right now. I could probably get 50,000 subscribers right now. You think they can be hard on these people and whatnot? I read the books and I know I'm the biggest fan in the world. I'm the best. I'm the best fan in the world. And if you don't fucking agree with what I'm saying, then you're a fucking loser. You're not a real fan. You're not real. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're lying about their passion. I'm saying that I can do a better job at doing it. And I could probably have hit 1 million subscribers by now by doing it. Because I can, I'll pull a bunch of cards, man. Because I'm relentless. I am a beast. I don't care. If I want to bash it, I come from the Yo Mama So Fat generation. Back in my elementary school, Yo Mama So Ugly. I come from that generation. You don't think I can't pick apart an actor or another YouTuber or somebody out there, Mecca Harper or Mecca Random or this and that? But that's not me. If I thought like that, I wouldn't have a good friend like my friend Mary Mayhem. Me and her don't agree on everything, but what we agree on. Here's the problem. Most people with the snowflakes or the fandom menace, whatever you want to call them, all y'all keyboard warriors, we're all the same. All y'all keyboard warriors, all of y'all have like 99% of things in common. All your love for Star Wars, for example, or Marvel or whatever. The one thing y'all don't have in common is the how much you love it, and then you try to prove that you're the better one because you love Luke Skywalker more because you're willing to fellation, and you're not. If you're not willing to fellation them, then if a guy is I'm not gonna suck up to Luke Skywalker like that. So I'm like, he's a fictional character. I just want to see the movies and I want to judge the movie based on this merit. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And if you're not okay with that, then go and move on. Get your Legos and build your force field. But I'm not going to come beat down your house. And I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but some people do. I'm not going to come beat down your door because you're not loving it the way I love it. It don't matter. I don't build my whole life around YouTube and doing these reviews. If that ended today, I got other things to do with my time. But these people act like this is life. There's more to it than that. So building, if Kathleen Kennedy isn't doing it the way I want it to be done because of what I built up in my head and what I feel is correct, then get a job in Lucas Films and go fix it. Your blogging might be heard and might be taken into consideration. Your vlogging may be taken into consideration. But if you want to inflict change, there are people who vote and then there are people who run for office. Pick a side. Both of your voices are valid, but there's more than one way to inflict change. But being a toxic fan ain't gonna do it all. There's a difference between a voter and a toxic fan. There's a difference. Both might seem similar in some cases, but one person's actually really doing something to inflict change. They're putting their voice out there to really make it hurt, and it because your voice can be ignored. A voter's voice can be ignored, but that vote can't be ignored. They really did something. Or when they ran for office, they tried to make that change happen. They really did something. But if you're just a voice, you're a voice, but you're not really a vote. So you're not really doing much. Possibly enough voices come out there, then if they want to listen, they'll listen. Like, you know what? They're right. Let's listen to to them. They're our customers. That's true. But if you're this hot about it, if you're that hot about it, take your degree, go to Hollywood, go out there and try and go apply. Write your screenplay out and go up there. You ain't gonna do that, all right? You're not. You're not gonna do it. I'm more comfortable getting my clicks right here at home and hoping that they hear my voice. And if they don't hear my voice, I'm gonna complain more. It just fuels the machine. That's all that you're creating for yourself. But you're not going to try to really go out there and conflict. I want to see one of these people that I've deemed too toxic for me to really get involved with, to actually say one day, guys, I'm gonna shut down the studio for a minute. I've decided to apply for Lucas Films, and I'm gonna go out there and try to write screenplays and write books and do it and see if I can make Disney great again, or whatever the hell you want to say. But you ain't gonna do that. You're not going to do that because you're comfortable. My bubble is nice and cozy. I'm going to do it right here. And not just picking on one person like Mecca Random. Like Mecca Random 42 has surprised me before. When I felt in my head, I knew she was going to go one way. She went the total opposite way. Catwoman. That was awesome, Mecca Random, by the way. That was awesome. Kudos. You did a good job with that one. I appreciate it. I really liked that video that you did there. That was awesome. It was unexpected. I prejudged you. And that was my bad, and I'm willing to admit that. Let's see. So Trap28 says great job, loved it for that same video. It also says dog with a bone, things with Mecca bingo wings is that she is guilty of doing things that she detests in others. Also, she overuses the Nazi word. Oh wow. You probably know better than me, man, because I haven't watched enough of her videos to hear that word. I've heard her call another woman a co-cunt for some weird reason, but yet you say something sexist to her, and she get that whip out and whatnot. Yeah, right. But so yeah, I agree. Yeah, she's. But that's what happens. Like what do they say in The Dark Knight? You either die the hero, or you're gonna live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what it's just what's gonna happen. Princess, it's not really a comment. For Aziz Asari, Dokak writes, I just saw this stand-up special. I have to say I felt it was brilliant. Most of the jokes were well crafted. The setup and the punchlines, he definitely got me many times over. I agree. It was well done, and I hope another Masters of None comes out. So regarding the Denzel Washington as an MCU Magneto video for a while ago, Westar Joseph. Looks like you guys are right about Denzel and Magneto. No, we're not. That has not been determined yet. We were just speculating. Like, what if? I don't think they're gonna. They could, but look, just because Marvel wants Denzel, don't mean Denzel gonna say yes. Western writes. Also, he writes, no more mutants. Marvel's taking notes right now. In Doctor Strange 2, they can find the lost universe with mutants that she wished away. It's possible, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good. Leon Wallace writes, Gus Fridge as Xavier acting in Magneto movie 2, guy who shot Denzel at the end. make him rejected from Wakanda and being a mutant. Also have knowledge of Wakanda technology. Also, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of complicated ideas there, man. So it's possible, but you got a lot of complicated ideas going on right there. So I don't think that's Disney style or Marvel Studio style. Flash 7, the same subject. I think it works since the character Magneto was based on Malcolm X. Anyways, it would be easy to make future, not just because of that Malcolm X movie or anything like that. It's not the point. Denzel is the man. I mean, it's because of his acting and what he would bring to that character. That's why. On my Ghostbusters franchise theory, and I have a lot of theories on that's a King Chronic question. Let's skip that. Aaron Hill just gives a thumbs up. He says great job, appreciate it. And I'm gonna do that one too, so this stuff won't show up anymore. Come on. All right. Sunglass chick for the I am all in for the Haley Bailey as Ariel. Just we got this covered. We got this covered. It's like being laughed at as being a trash blog, man. Like, no. So Sunglasses chick, sorry, I'm not gonna read anything from We Got This Covered on this, especially on that topic. Sorry. Yeah, I ain't got nothing covered but triggering my ass and getting me upset. Ethan. This the same Ethan? He goes, this was cute. Talking about my kids with the Mother Teresa. I appreciate you. No, it's not the same Ethan. Ethan that I'm talking about has significantly more subscribers. King Chronic, I'm gonna skip over. Marks for the Mother Teresa thing says Mother Teresa had a lot of cuts, but feud went deeper. Did I say Freud won that? Can't remember. Here's the Richard Pryor one again. This battle made me discover Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was a beast, man. Joan Rivers was not messing around back in the day. She was a beast. He was talking about what is the game where you got the balls going back and forth, where you got what is the thing that you can do that has balls going back and forth, 30 miles per hour? And Joan Rivers, you knew what I forgot what she said. She said something about tennis. But oh man, but you knew what she was really saying. Laughing my ass off. Me, what I can't pronounce this. Laughing my ass off like and dislike ratio. You missed a lot of the bars because you're too engrossed on the beat. Yeah. The like and dislike ratio was bad on that one. Okay. You still watch the damn video. Denzel as Magneto. What if this Denzel character comes out during the What If series? That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You thought it was funny when John Boyega was like, "You ain't gonna Disney Plus me." You definitely ain't gonna Disney Plus Denzel Washington. So no, that's not gonna happen. I love Brandy. Her voice is so unique and she's beautiful. Ahmed Tillery for the my stepdaughter watches. That's probably why. Now you kind of know why I was so heated when I was talking about that interracial couple stuff. You can see the picture where I said on that thumbnail. If you zoom in, you can see that's Brandy on the left and the two little girls. There's one girl in the middle, stepdaughter, and her friend who did that video. So yes, my stepdaughter. She is white. Let's see, King. I'm gonna respond to your stuff later. Anthony Perez for the Coda Chucky movie review. Nice setup, man. I enjoyed this one. It's not the best in the franchise, but I like the setting, and Fiona is great as Nika. There's definitely gripes I have with it, but it was fun. Yeah, I 100% agree, Anthony. I 100% agree. It was fun. It was one of the better ones recently, but it had problems. Recapping Emergence Season 1, Episode 3. How crazy was that mid-season finale? Nope, that's a king one. There's another king one. There's another king one. There's another king. Woo, king was crushing it. For the same topic, Ami Wilson. I read it. The number. I read it. The number in an article from Hollywood Reporter. I'm Amber. That's got to be something with the Facebook group that I'm in. I'm sorry, Amber. I can't remember what we were talking about in that moment. So you're gonna have to remind me if you watch this video. King Martina Robinson, somebody who I've been trying to get on this channel for a while now, and you're just absolutely getting on my nerves. Not why you haven't responded back. He's was talking about Hispanic people. My friend Jason Rodriguez, who's Puerto Rican. I said Hispanics will only use Yahoo for emails. I'm a real estate broker, and whenever 9 times out of 10, when I have a client who's Hispanic, 9 times out of 10, their email is Yahoo, and I'm like, we're still using Yahoo. And my boy Jason Rodriguez was like, man, I'm telling you right now, man, Hispanic people will stick with that one thing until the wheels fall off. So unless Yahoo stops working, we ain't switching. If we got Yahoo, if we had Yahoo in the beginning, we ain't getting off of Yahoo. Well, I guess he's right, because it's funny. I laugh at it every time I see it. Y'all still using Yahoo. And Martha Robinson, who is Hispanic, her husband's black, but she's Hispanic. He's absolutely right. Mexicana and have a Yahoo account. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I have a Gmail as my professional account, but no way I'm giving up my Yahoo. Jamal's mom still has AOLs. Now that shit is old. You damn right. Okay, Chronic, he's absolutely right. So I just responded to that. Oh, an old one with Sean recapping Gordon Ramsay and Julia Childs. She's called Gordon a dick as she served up a roasted Ramsay. Comment by Spitfire the Dragon. I don't remember that line, but I believe you. Let's see. Luke Dutoit on the on my interview with Ethan Van Shriver from Comic Artist Pro. Human Sunbeam. Was it me? Or who was the Human Sunbeam? Is it me? Or was it Ethan? I don't know. Okay. Hail. Okay, it's gonna be like a lot of hails. I'm not gonna I shouldn't. Well, hail Andy Beekman. I wish I could get some hails too. Hail to the chief. So Andy, I'm going to acknowledge it. Thank you so much for this interview. I hope you have a fantastic day. God bless you, sir. That's from John Henry. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate that one, John. Thank you, man. That was a fun interview. But Ethan doesn't talk to me anymore, man. I don't know. I must have pissed him off. Tell him, ask him, go hail him his account and ask him why you ain't talking to the boy no more. And it's the Ethan ones is probably going to eat up the last 50. I discovered this stream 3 days after it posted. I enjoyed it. I might check you out some more. Might. You better become a subscriber, Smoke. You better be hitting my channel up as much as you damn well can. Let's see. Kang Lobeth says, "Hail, Blueberry." Is that me? Because of my hat? My Blueberry? Is that my new nickname? Blueberry? All right, I'll take it. Blueberry. For the Xbox One X, disk drive broken. A whole from the Witch Master. A whole 2 or so years later, and no problems yet. Good for you, bro. Good for you, because that would suck. Because a couple people commented that they got knocked out like right after their warranty expired, as if it was trying to hold on until that warranty expired. Social suicide on my Ethan interviews. Cyberfrog sucks. The story is ass and way overpriced. Well, sir, I haven't read Cyberfrog yet, though, so I can't argue with you on that. But I am a fellow comic book fan and an artist myself. So I would just say, and I speak, and I'm the official, unofficial spokesman for Ethan, by the way, on this one, where I say, if you can do a better damn job, get your fucking pencil and your paper, and you publish a book, and call it licking lizards. I don't know what the hell you want, and you can be the DC to his Marvel or vice versa. And knock him out of the box. And then when y'all's properties get bought up by Hollywood, and it can be the whole, who's better, Cyber Frogs or the Licking Lizards? Ooh, everybody be talking about it. It'd be great. So go ahead. Or you can just sit down and just be complaining from a distance. And man, it sucks. It's not like Spawn. Okay. I can't argue with you because I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. All right, and let's see. The next one comes up to the last one of the last ones here. And we're going to end it on toxic YouTubers in need of Lego force fields. Zims the Dark Lineal. Lineal. I've been saying Lineal. Like whenever somebody says, okay, boom, I'm like, okay, Lineal. That's the comeback. Okay, Lineal. They are some nasty individuals that want to bring others down just because they may speak a certain truth. Okay, truth is is subjective, man. It's not truth. This is all opinions. They have opinions like we have opinions. Luke Skywalker was a Jedi. That's the truth. Luke Skywalker is the weakest character because of that. That's an opinion. That's mostly what this stuff is. And but when they say these, and then when they try to a lot of people like this will mask it and pretend like it's truth because they're saying it. But Kathleen Kennedy is trash, or Bob Iger is trash because Disney has had the most successful year that's ever had in its history of existence, more than any other studio. Sorry, it was done on their watch. Those are facts. So anything that they say, they'll just make them seem like they're trash. It's just opinion. But I know what you're saying here. And I'm probably not going to end it off of this, even though this is technically my 50th one by my count. She spoke the truth, and that's what they go with, combined with moronic DC toxics that worship their idols. There are nasty individuals that want to bring others down just because they may speak a certain truth. She spoke the truth. And that's what they go with. She spoke. I'm gonna have to go. I don't know when you mean she. Do you mean Mecca, or do you mean Kathleen Kennedy, or Brie Larson? That's probably who you're talking about, Brie Larson. And then I'm gonna go with another one here. The Zippo 1138 writes, "Yeah, if the Emperor could clone himself like in the expanded universe, he could definitely have done it using Camino. That would be cool. That would be cool. Is it a clone? I'm thinking so. I'm thinking Snoke may be a failed clone of the Emperor. Look how tall he got. And the Emperor was like, no, this will not do. You're too damn tall. I can't deal with this. No. I'm gonna have to destroy you." And Snoke was like, no, fuck that, I'm out of here. And then he ran. And he was like, damn it, he got away before I could bring the switchblade. No, don't tell Kylo that I'm here. He's like, okay. And he just took off and took over the universe for 20 years. If you die, I will come back. Cool, I won't die. I will never ever get cut in half like your boy Maul did. That was stupid. That's never gonna happen to me, Snoke said. And I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it because that's 50. I knocked out 50, and I said I was gonna stop at 50. I got some errands to run. That'll do it, guys. Went over an hour, went longer. It was a slow start because I was in the wrong category for a while, but we knocked out a good chunk of them, guys. We'll do this again some other time. Appreciate you for watching, and let's hope to do it again. Until next time, guys. Hey, peace. You know what? Let me at least expand it. Right? Peace. Put your comments below, and if you have any more questions, I'll answer them. And we'll go through it and all that stuff. And until next time, guys.